Hello and welcome to What Can I Sing? I'm Jennifer and I'm your WCIS guide for this training video. I will be showing you how to get started as a host with WCIS. We plan on adding more features in the future, and while this video will remain accurate, in the future you will notice additional options and settings to what you see here. We will go through an overview of the admin panel. It will cover how to sign up, subscriptions, adding your songbook, adding venues, statistics, and some other menus. We will go through some of these items in greater detail in more videos, but for now we will go through the basics and concentrate on getting you started. The first thing we need to do is to open the admin panel. What you are seeing now is the website you will need to open. We will post a link in the comments section of this video, otherwise you can find it on our website www.whatcanising.com. When you open the admin panel, the first thing you will need to do is to click on the sign up button. You'll see a pop-up asking you to confirm you are a host. On the next screen, enter your name and a valid email address. Create a password and confirm your new password. Then, click on the Create button. The next pop-up allows you to add your company name and upload a copy of your company logo. This logo will be inserted into the app in a few places, making the app more personalized to you. When you click Submit, you will be sent an email with a verification code. Enter that code on the next screen and click Verify. This will take you straight to the dashboard screen. From here, you can navigate your way to wherever you need to go. A quick overview of this screen shows our menus down the left. Click on the menu icon in the top left of the screen to expand and collapse the menu. In the top right is your profile details. You can edit your details as needed. The top line of the dashboard shows you how many active venues you have, how many active hosts today, and the number of songbooks you have created. The bottom of this screen shows your overall statistics. Clicking on the drop-down box will allow you to choose from a few different date ranges for your statistics. Let's have a look at some menu items. We will go a little out of order, but this will help you get started faster. The first one we will open is the one labeled Subscriptions. In another video, we will go into a lot more detail about subscriptions, but for now, we need to click on Buy New Subscriptions. This will open the subscriptions page. The first thing you can choose is the currency you wish to purchase the subscription. Below this, it shows us all of the subscription options available for purchase. Click the Buy Now button to purchase a new subscription. The first time you use WCIS, you will need to add a new payment card. Afterwards, any saved cards will appear in this list. It is worth noting that we use Stripe as our payment gateway. As a result, your card details are not stored on our server. Stripe is a globally recognized secure payment gateway. If you are concerned, you can delete your payment details if you wish. Once you pay for the subscription, it will display in your list. At the moment, that will do for subscriptions. As mentioned, we'll create a more detailed video with full explanations. You can access this in instruction videos from within the main menu. The next menu we will cover is Songbook Management. Clicking on this will give you an overview of the songbooks you have created. Initially, this will be blank, so let's add something. In the top right, click on Add Songbook. It will give you a pop-up and ask you to name the new songbook. For this tutorial, we will name it Demo Songbook. Click on the Add button, and now that songbook will be added to your list. You might notice that the song count is 0, so let's add something to it. Look in the Actions column and click on Songs List. We are now in the list of songs available in this songbook. As we only just created it, there is currently nothing to display. In the top left corner, you will see a couple of options for adding songs. For this demonstration, we will use the Upload Songs CSV button. Check out our other videos for a more detailed songbook instruction video. We're just going to get you started for now. When you click the Upload button, you will be provided with a pop-up box where you can choose your file to upload. You also have a couple of settings to choose. The pop-up also contains some very important information about your uploads, and we will cover that in the more detailed songbook video. Choose a file, scroll to the bottom, and click Upload. The file will upload in the background. Once it finishes uploading, you will see the contents of your songbook. If we go back to the main songbook screen, you will now see that there are some details that have been updated. Now that we have a subscription and a completed songbook, it's time to create a venue. Don't forget that if you need any help, send us an email or reach out on Facebook. Looking over to the menu on the left once more, and we will click on Venue Management. This will take us to the overview page that shows us the details of any venues we have added along with their status. As this is our first time here, it will be blank. Let's add a venue by clicking the button in the top right. When you do that, you will be presented with a pop-up containing all of the subscriptions you have purchased. You can see the one we got earlier. If you don't have any subscriptions available to you, this pop-up will show the purchase screen where you will be able to buy one. We are going to click on the available subscription to continue. This will take you to the Add Venue screen. We will go through all of the functions in the more comprehensive video, but for now, we will just cover the minimum requirements. Remember that additional features will be added in the future. This just means you will see more settings to choose from once they are released. But the process will remain the same. We start with the venue details. First, you will need a venue name. Then a password for this venue. This can be unique or it can be used elsewhere. We give you the option to choose. This is the password that will be used in the host app to accept incoming requests. You can add a description for the venue. This can include things like specials or themes. This is information that will be displayed to the singers. Next, we need a location. This can be a full street address or a Google place name. Here's a handy hint. Open Google Maps and type the details into the search box. Try the address and the place name. Check to see which option gives the most accurate pin. If you just add the street name without the number, it is going to give singers the wrong location and the wrong directions. So it's worthwhile checking. Below the venue details, add a cover image. This should be the front of the venue. It is designed to show singers what to look for in order to help them find your show. You can add other images in the coming sections, so keep this to the front of the venue. Once you have done that, go to the bottom of the page and click on Next. The next page is all about settings. The critical setting is the first one, select songbook for this venue. Use the drop-down box to select the songbook we created earlier. You can create multiple songbooks and then change them as often as you like. We've only created one, so that is what we will choose. We will cover the other settings in the comprehensive venue management video. At the bottom of this page, click on Next. Now we are in host timings. This is where we can automatically set the hours of operation for our gigs. Singers will be able to see your venue, its details, and browse your songbook at any time, day or night, but requests will only be available during the time set on this page. All times are in local time, so you don't need to worry about any time zones or allowances for daylight savings. It's all automatic. We have two options for adding timings. The first is a regular weekly gig. If you perform every week on the same night, this is the one to set. The second option is specific dates. This is designed for people who perform once a month or fortnightly, or even irregular days. We will start with a weekly event. Using the drop-down boxes, we will select the day of the gig. For this example, we will choose Friday. The next setting is to allow early requests. You can choose to allow singers to submit requests before the gig actually starts. This is very much the same as singers handing in slips while you are setting up. It allows you to start the event with some requests already in the queue. We are going to allow 1 hour. In the next line down, we will choose the start time of the gig, and then the end time. While we are doing this, we need to ignore midnight and the following day. Just enter the time your gig finishes. Your gig will commence at the start time and continue until the next occurrence of the end time. In this example, the gig starts at 10:30 p.m. and finishes at 1 a.m. the following day, and requests will open at 9:30 p.m. Let's say you work more than one night per week in this venue. If that is the case, click on the Add More button. It will open another dialog box where you can add additional timings. You can add an extra day of the week, or if you have a one-off event, you can add the date. We will add a specific date. In the start time, we need to go through the process of selecting the date and then the time. And then the same thing with the end time. The opening of requests works exactly the same as before. This time we will choose 2.5 hours. If you need more days or dates, just click on the Add More button until you have finished. When you are done, at the bottom of the page, click Next. We are now in the Images section. The first option you have is your own personal advertising. When a singer submits a request, they are shown an acknowledgement screen saying their request has been submitted. On the acknowledgement screen, there is a spot for an advertisement. In the app, it looks like this. You'll see the advertisement at the bottom. Back in the admin panel, if you add an image here, it will be added to the app and will display on rotation for your singers in your venue. It doesn't go into other venues. It is designed so that hosts can't advertise in each other's shows. You get 3 ads. You can use these to promote other shows of yours, other services you may have, or you can sell the advertising to another local business. You could even advertise the venue specials. If you add a website address into the URL box, the singer can tap on the image on the acknowledgement screen, and they will be taken to the website of your choosing. The next images are the venue images. These are displayed when a singer taps on the More Details button in the app. Jumping over to the app again quickly. We will tap on a pin and then choose More Details. The space at the top of the screen is where the images are displayed. You will also see the venue description is displayed on this page. The venue images are designed for things like a picture of your stage or the crowd having fun, things that are designed to encourage singers to try your show. Back to the admin panel. We will add an image. If you want to add more images, just click on Add More. Once you are done, at the bottom of the screen, click on Submit. We will now see the venue in our list. If you look in the Actions column, you will see that the status of the venue is pending. This just means that we haven't verified your venue just yet. Usually, we are fairly quick to verify a venue, but please allow up to 24 hours. You will receive an email as soon as it is verified. We'll verify it quickly in the background. A refresh shows it has now been verified. Once that occurs, you are ready to start using What Can I Sing? Your venue will be on the map and the drop-down boxes will update to include the new details. We are always here to help, so please email admin@whatcanising.com if you need any assistance or training. Alternatively, you can message us on Facebook. Thank you for choosing What Can I Sing? We hope you enjoy it as much as our other hosts. Goodbye for now.